Is that the smell of being live? I think it is. Welcome back to another match of the Wii Series Golf Tournament. This time it's Losers Round 5. Wave versus Alaska. You might have seen Alaska from 5 minutes ago. He's back at it again. In the commentary booth with me, I have Paul on them all.
Howdy.
And Cringe Daisy.
Good day.
I just want to say, this is my first time commentating since the famous DJ Brap incident. They actually banned me, but I convinced them to let me back in. So I'm very excited to be here with you all.
For good reason.
Yeah, unfortunately, DJ Brap has been banned from all Wii Series premises from now on. But without further ado, we should continue with the match. I shall give my famous countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And Wave is off. Alaska's gonna be
Whoa.
behind by like
Talk about some
lot.
delay. That's like, is Alaska like in front of his TV? Like,
Is he actually pressing A?
I don't know. Well,
There's
he started.
roughly a 17-second difference between them.
I think Alaska's stream needs to be refreshed. That's all I can really suggest.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, yeah,
Alaska teleports
won.
back into
the driver chip.
2 seconds ahead now. Interesting.
Okay, but
This is a lot better, but Alaska's actually ahead.
He's learned some new
disconnect
tricks since the last match. That time warp.
Yeah, Wave was just learning how to play hole 1 again. Got a double bogey. Oh, and a just under hit putt from Alaska.
Yeah, just about a foot away from that putt.
That was rough. Wave is actually gonna get a very fast birdie here, so it's gonna be about even, I think.
Alaska opting for the island on the left.
Does go for a red bar right.
Yeah, that's I guess the easiest. Wave hits it pretty hard, but it should be good with the wind.
I think both players actually got the same exact wind here, but I could be wrong.
I
no,
don't
Wave
think
is
so.
correctly.
I apologize. I split.
Wave ends his
timer's gone.
timer, unaware that you can just press a button on the keyboard to go back. But anyways, we will.
But I think
Hopefully
should
this
be fine,
match,
I
as
think.
long as it's not unrealistically close.
Yeah, we know Alaska has about a 2-second lead as far as his timer goes. So that should be enough to take into account.
Yeah, and Alaska's almost an entire hole ahead, so Wave has some big catching up to do to close this gap.
yeah, that's not a good win actually. I'm not sure where that's gonna go.
He might be waving goodbye to his chances here. I don't know.
Yeah, really emphasizing the loser in Losers Round 5.
You prepared some good jokes, you two.
Alaska not quite making it up.
Miss the disconnect.
A very good recovery shot, though.
Now he
Puts him
does.
right on the green for a fairly easy putt. Let's see if Wave can do a little better here in his disconnect attempt.
He sets up a nice full power shot for the second shot, so let's see how it goes. Ah, just a
And some
bit.
bunker.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, a
actually.
bit late of a shot, and then an overshot with the wedge that isn't ideal.
I believe
Alaska's in a rough situation as well.
Alaska barely clips the bunker there. That was almost a very dangerous shot.
I believe Wave has been playing Resort lately. He did mention he has not been doing much OG golf. I wonder if that's come into play here with these mistakes we're seeing.
Yeah, Wave could just be using this match
Yeah.
to warm up.
Alaska with beautiful wins
A
here.
shortcut.
That's
This
a
is
great
like
shot.
That
Darby
should,
and
yeah,
wins.
that was great.
Wave is struggling quite a lot. This might be Alaska's actually if he keeps
Alaska's-
going on like this.
Pretty much an entire hole ahead at this point.
If he gives up here, he has a very good lead.
He's
Oh,
going
he
to
goes
play it
with
with
the
the disconnect.
Goes for
Disconnect.
disconnect. That's
Definitely
very
not the
interesting.
safe strategy,
Wave has
but
not the best wind. Oh, it
Wave
did
has a good
kind
shot
of
through
work.
It'll be a
Could
tricky
still
putt
make this
for
close.
Wave. That is a good alignment, I believe. Oh, what a... Oh,
Oh,
barely,
man.
Barely
Good
misses. Oh no. Alaska's pretty bad winds, I think. But maybe
Wave
for
needs to
disconnect.
hole in 1 8 and then Alvi 9.
Yeah,
Easy.
maybe. Or Alaska has to mess this up very badly. It looks like he's doing
Oh.
pretty okay. Oh
and
no,
on the
Alaska's
side,
stuck.
just like
Alaska.
last round.
That's not good. But like, this is a lot worse.
Strategy. With
Yeah,
that
he's
disconnect
gonna go
shot,
for
he
give
didn't
up.
actually waste a full stroke, so he will have to hit an extra shot in the water because he still landed on the side of the island. But I assume
Alaska's
he was
unable
trying
to
to
hit the
do...
ball. Let's go.
He was probably trying to land back in the water after bouncing off the land so he could putt it down quicker, I assume. But for some reason, he still stuck to the ledge, which is fairly interesting.
I think Alaska still got this one in the bag, even though the mess up on 9.
Oh, and a full driver from Alaska?
Excuse me? Did you just see that?
Yeah.
It like hit the pole when I did that. I kid you not. That was so weird.
This is pretty much over the first round. It's has to be Alaska's then. Wave is kind of stuck to. Yeah, this is, even though timer is a bit glitched this round, this was Alaska's game either way.
Because Wave did stop his timer early, that actually is going to cost him a 1-game penalty, meaning Alaska has a 2-0 game lead, and the match will go to Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah, and if fresh, yeah, this might be very interesting actually. Wave has to do a big comeback. Because he's still a bit rusty, I think.
Is this round best of 3 or best of 5?
Oh, let me check.
Should be best of
It's
3.
supposed to be best of 3, yes.
Okay.
According to Challenge.
As a knowledgeable commentator, I was completely unaware. Both players seem ready to start off the second game of the match.
Maybe we should let our other commentator, Paul, do the countdown this time.
Alrighty, it appears, yeah, it does appear they are both ready, so I'll give a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see if the
Alaska,
timers
the
are a bit
first one
closer.
to-
Yes, they are.
They're both relatively synced up this time, so that is great for us folks watching this at home.
Have a nicely synced stream this time. Great win for Alaska, I think, but not so much for Wave.
Wave
Yeah,
goes
that's
for
not
this-
good at all.
Wave actually can get a really good birdie here, but he opts to not go for the driver strat, although he was in
Yeah,
a very
no, that was a
perfect
bit too
spot.
risky. Alaska doesn't do it very well either, though.
Both players are going to end up with a par.
It's
Zero
pretty
wins
much
for
even
Alaska.
now, and that's very good for disconnect, I think.
Wave also
8
has a very good
yards,
win
yeah.
for disconnect. Both very close to the
Even
hole.
better,
Oh, Alaska bouncing
Alaska
off
hits
the
the
pole.
pole.
So Wave will be ahead after this hole.
Just by a
Few seconds.
few seconds, I think 3.
Wave with a bit of a strong
Wave,
shot, but it should stick to the island.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably on the rough,
Oh.
I think.
Very
Yeah.
front of the front
Just
of
on the
the
rough.
rough. It's about as close as you can get.
Interesting shot from Wave here. It might work well, or it's... Wow, a
Yeah,
perfect
that's
bounce over the
beautiful,
bunker.
actually.
What a scholar.
Calculus.
Totally intentional.
Alaska does love his irons from the bunker. I've seen him use that multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is an
He's
Iron
very
user.
experienced. Ooh, stream lag a bit, but it's still even, I think. Should be
Yeah,
okay.
Wave's internet slowed down by in excess of tea and crumpets. That shot is very interesting for Alaska as it bounces over the bunker, but it stays on the green.
Both are a bit of in a tricky position with a very weirdly angled putt.
Alaska had a very similar
Doesn't
putt.
quite make it.
Rim job.
Yeah,
Alaska.
quite the rim job for Alaska. How disastrous.
That's unfortunate. It's gonna give Wave a bit of a margin here. It's a tiny one though. And he's very experienced with this disconnect. Oh,
Wave making
That's
it
quite
over the
decent.
green. I think.
Risks the driver
Yeah,
chip
you
and
have to.
sinks it.
wow! That might actually cost Alaska the game. Just due to Wave making that beautiful driver chip.
I think it's too early to say whose game this is.
That's very true. That's very true. We still have Expert to go, and as well as hole 6.
Wave does not go for the
Using the one disconnect strat
yes.
on
which
hole
does
6.
fail him,
Ooh,
although it's being supposedly safer. But it works from there.
does, yeah, does get a very good one there, yeah.
He does sink the
Sinks
putt.
the
Sinks the
putt.
long putt.
Alaska misses.
An interesting shot for Alaska.
Whoa!
Off the rocks, still almost makes it on the green.
Still tricky putt. Does look like he angles up properly.
Wave
Does make it,
opting
that's nice.
to not go for shortcut on 7.
He didn't get the best wind for it, so it was a relatively wise decision.
Scrapes the
That
bunker
was a
on that
beautiful-
second driver. That was a great
That's-
shot.
Wave is getting a bit ahead here. If he goes for give up on the next hole, it might be... He will be in a very good position, let's just say that.
Yeah, Wave plays it safe, chooses to give up, like quitter he is.
I wonder what Alaska's going to do on hole 8. He has very bad wind, but he goes for disconnect. Maybe that
Not the
was a
worst
good
wind
decision.
for disconnect, but he does reconnect
But
early.
yeah, that's not good.
He does
Wave
switch
goes
to
for
the
disconnect on
Iron.
9.
Hits
Oh,
the pole.
Hits the pole.
Stops his momentum pretty quickly.
So Wave does this one properly. Might be his point if he does make it. If he
Opts
puts
for the
this, it might
putt.
be in the clear.
Oh!
Wow, that was close. Pretty
And
much
just licked
Wave's
the rim
point.
there.
5-11, that's an
Very,
exceptional
very,
time.
very respectable time from Wave.
Alaska misses the disconnect. Wave was just warming up last time. He's
On
totally
the side of the rock again, and I don't know if Alaska will finish this out.
No, I don't think that's gonna do a lot. This
Oh,
is not- oh wow, wow, that's
A
interesting.
scholarly respawn
and he does.
Wow.
into a scholarly
a-
driver chip.
Great ending for Alaska.
Let's hope he keeps the trend going of doing very great shots. Well, we're going to run 3 it seems. Another one, because last time it was also a 3-round match. This is gonna be a very close one, I think. Garrett, would you like to do the countdown?
No, but I'll do it anyways.
As
5,
always.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Both competitors are probably sweating in their shorts.
Wow, their timers are about even. This is beautiful to see.
Nice shot.
Yes, only a 2-frame differential.
Alaska has some rough wins here.
Yeah,
Having
there's
to hit
gonna
a
be
driver
just
on a second
overshot.
shot.
Wave does have a very good approach here, I think.
Very solid
Might have
approach.
Nice approach.
Does Alaska go driver here? I wonder. No, he just butts it.
But it was a great putt.
Does
Safe
sink it
set.
beautifully.
Wave gets a
Beautiful
slight
pole
lead
flip.
though.
I believe Wave has
Alaska's
definitely
good
started to
win.
hit his stride from that first game. I think he's figured out how to play again.
Wave goes for the full red bar, and he makes it. That's nice. Birdies on both sides.
0
It's very
wins for
close.
Wave. Alaska gets a bit more of
Alaska
a
has
tricky
very
win.
bad win.
Using the manip should be able to make that.
In the rough, that's not gonna be a very good position for him, though.
It's not the end of the world though. He can still manage a relatively fast birdie, or if he wants to risk a driver chip, he can get an eagle.
Nice on.
I hope he plays it
34
safe enough,
yards
because
out.
this is risky.
Yeah, that's a
goes for
rather
an iron.
difficult one.
Great eagle.
Yeah, with south wind, it's not gonna make it anyway, so this is a lot better, I think.
Good birdie.
Ooh, Wave has pretty poor winds here.
Yeah, he's gonna barely land on the fairway with that strong of south. Or the green, I mean.
Ooh, Alaska's beautiful wind. Maybe that's a bit of an undershot. That's gonna be in the bunker. He wants to
go
go
for this
for the
driver chip,
driver
though.
here.
He's gonna do it.
He does.
Oh,
He
he
misses the
misses.
flag. That will send
Oh.
him over the cliff. And what if he'll try that one again?
Just a... I don't think he...
There we
oh,
go.
he does. He does make it as well. Beautiful. It's not
He's
over
still-
yet.
Standard Gamer in the chat is claiming it is impossible for Wave to win.
Whoa, I think he just clipped the hole there, did he? I think Wave just barely missed the chip
Solid
in.
approach from Alaska. Chooses not to risk the driver chip. And does
That's
miss
not
the
a good
putt.
putt.
Nice shot.
Wave doesn't go for disconnect here. I think that's the way to go with his lead right
I
now.
mean, he might just be doing the one disconnect.
You know, Wave is not a fan
He
of the
does,
dual
like-
disconnect strat for whatever reason. Although he claims this one is safer, I would love to mention that he has failed this every single time.
It did mess him up multiple times.
Does not seem to be any safer in my opinion.
Oh, ends up just left of the hole there.
In theory, it
Tricky
would
putt
be
for
safer,
Alaska,
I think that might be it.
but
Oh,
bit overshot.
still hard to make the minor adjustments you need at a putt of that distance.
Nice shot.
Wave opts for no
Wave has very
shortcut.
bad winds again.
Lands in the bunker.
Oh, bunker, that's...
This is the funky
that's-
bunker
yikes.
strat. Not seen this in the tournament
Funky
yet.
bunker.
Yeah, you don't see a
I
funky
hope
bunker
Alaska
too
hits the
often.
bunker.
Oh, a beautiful
Alaska
shot
has a
from
beautiful
Alaska.
shot.
This could be what he needs to catch up.
That might... Yeah, exactly.
If he sinks this, it's definitely looking good for him.
Oh.
Oh, no. That just hurts.
Wave haters are crying right now. Literally sitting in a puddle in their gamer chairs as they watch Alaska miss that one.
I can feel Tyler is suffering right now.
Oh, and a
Ooh, Alaska doesn't...
the failed disconnect from
Ooh.
Alaska. He does try with the iron once
Whoa, what
more.
is he doing? That doesn't... He
I
should
think
give up.
this might be the end, unfortunately.
If Wave doesn't go for risky strats here, it's over. He goes for a disconnect, actually. But still... This might seal the deal. Yeah,
on
it's
to the
it's
green
over
for
pretty
Wave.
much. Almost a sub 5 for Wave here.
Wave
501
does live to see another day.
takes the win. Very unfortunate for Alaska because he did have a few very good runs.
That means Wave will be facing
think-
either the River P or Sir Tyler in the next match of losers bracket.
Those are both very
Both very good
dangerous
runners.
competitors.
The fourth and third seeds, respectively.
Oh, Wave is going bowling, obviously. Well, Alaska does a disconnect putt. What? It just went in and just disconnected out of it. Alaska's just disconnect putting. That's very
Nice.
That's very interesting, Alaska.
Perfect power from Alaska
Great.
there.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask, are there any comments from either of the runners about this match or just the tournament in general, how things went?
Well, I think you can guess what I thought of the first match that I did, especially since I accidentally thought I was doing an offline run and split on the second hole, but obviously there is no split.
That's a very clear comment.
I'm
Alaska
pretty
sounds
sure
a
I
little
messed
bit upset about the match, but we're glad to see such passion in the Wii Series community.
I'm pretty sure I messed up like something on every hole on the first game. I don't know what I was doing.
He had the
It was so
resort
weird.
brain.
The game is against me. There is obvious bias against me right now. Did you see what had happened on 9? I don't know if you saw that, but did you see that?
My eyes were closed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it seemed like the ball was covered in some sort of spooky slime. It just wasn't getting along with you.
It's stuck in Butterfinger because it just kept sticking to the side of the island hole. Very unfortunate. I will say congratulations to Wave, but I hate you so much for beating me. Like, bro, you should not have. Just next time, just give up. Thank you.
The Moad is seething right now. He's so angry.
Alaska became an Moad supporter.
I think we can all say we are a Moad supporters at this point.
Maybe up for what do you call? Redo. This may be up for a redo.
Wait, do you want to do double or nothing?
Ah,
I'll
So-
go to finals if I win this.
Whoever wins
Nice.
the next one actually
Doesn't
moves
make any
2
sense.
rounds ahead.
you already had a chance. You already had cringe. Like, do another game.
Yeah, that's because my mom wanted to know what I wanted from Duncan, and it was just so well timed.
Yeah, it was like the perfect cliffhanger.
Alright, are we good to sign off this stream?
Yeah,
Even-
I
Yeah.
think
I couldn't even do a
Yeah.
double one anyway because I've got to do a COVID test. Unfortunately.
I think we will see you on the next round. Probably the River P versus Tyler.
That's gotta be
Um,
River versus Tyler coming up soon, so
Can
definitely
somebody
be on the lookout for that.
Flip that shit and send it to Glad Jonas.
Potentially.
We will.
Does anyone know where Shane is? Shane, yeah. You remember
I've
that
never-
one clip where Ghosty got the chip in on 1? He was just like, Shane, clip that shit and send it to Glad. Who the fuck is Shane? I've always wanted to know that.
Okay, boys, goodbye.
Alrighty, we're gonna be heading off.
See you.
See y'all. Thanks for watching the tournament, and be on the lookout for the next